Let's check out the absolutely amazing Nitecore Tup2 3-color flashlight. And on this bad boy we also get massive 1200 lumen output with also fairly beefy battery for its size. And when it comes to the specs, as you see, it's actually totally loaded to the brim. And inside the box we get our flashlight here in actually really decent packaging. Okay, and when it comes to the size, yeah, this thing is absolutely awesome. So we can actually get this in 3 different colors. Here I have the orange version, but you can also get it in the black and blue. And also we have a nice clip on the back of it. By the way, if you want to, you can also easily unscrew this clip here and remove it if you do not want the clip. Also we have attachment, so we can actually hang it somewhere. And as you see, you have 4 LED chips on the front of this light. Okay, and also inside the box we get a bunch of accessories here. So first your Type-C charger, so if you want to charge this flashlight, so you see you have fairly waterproof seal as well for the flashlight over here. Also when it comes to charging, it also charges up blazing fast as well compared to other flashlights. Also we have this clip that we can use, your warranty card, and also a quick manual here. Also, if you want to pause the video here, you can see all the specs of this flashlight and also the runtime for each mode here. So again, simply pause the video if you need to. And when it comes to overall build quality, I think this flashlight is absolutely amazing. So just as you would expect from Nitecore, we really get top slam build quality on this bad boy. Also really decent quality chips inside that also spread out the light very evenly. And overall, yeah, the LED chip quality definitely is actually very pleasurable. And you can tell it's, yeah, actually using fairly high-end chips inside. So yeah, when it comes to build quality, obviously we have full metal build quality over here, and you can easily bash it around without really having to worry about it. And yeah, the size is absolutely awesome. So again, it's absolutely tiny, yet at the same time the output is absolutely insane on this flashlight, and also the battery runtime also is actually very decent for this absolutely tiny size. And probably the best thing about this flashlight is just how well thought out it actually is. So, and also the menus are very simple and easy to use. So for example, if you want to turn it on, so you can press your power button here and that turns on the flashlight. And also this flashlight can remember your last mode that you used on it. So if you want to turn it off, again, so simply see, toggle the power on off button. So again, very easy. And also if you want to change the mode, so you would simply press this upper mode button over here. As you see, also you have very nice display here where you can see your level, battery level, and also the lumen account and the runtime. So you see, if I press this mode button, I can actually cycle between the different modes. Okay, so in this for example, 1 lumen mode, it can run for 190 hours. As you see, my battery actually isn't fully full at the moment. Then we have this 15 lumen mode, like 30 hours on that one, 80 lumen mode, like 7 hours, and 300 lumen mode, where it can last for 2 hours. And again, if you turn off your flashlight, the next time you turn it on, it obviously remembers your mode, which is absolutely awesome. And the display quality also is actually very decent over here on this flashlight. Also, if you press and hold the menu button, that also engages the turbo mode, which is 1200 lumens. So you see. But again, to engage it, you actually have to press and hold it. I wish they actually, allowed us also to engage the turbo mode, without having to hold it constantly. But yeah, when it comes to brightness, this is insanely bright. Also on this flashlight, we can change the colors as well. So the colors, so by simply pressing and holding both buttons at the same time. So you see, if I press and hold, I can actually cycle between the different colors. So warm, cool, and neutral. Okay, so personally I'm actually using this neutral. So once you are at your color you want to set, simply release. And even if your flashlight is off, to quickly engage the turbo mode, so we can press and hold the upper button as well. And we have the turbo mode. And let's check out the flashlight brightness. So currently I have the 15 lumen mode. As you see, even with the 15 lumens, we can actually still see very well. Next, 80 lumens. So you see, these are the very decent mode. And you can see very well. Next, the 300 lumens. And this is, yeah, proper brightness here. And next, the turbo mode. So when we engage the turbo mode, really it's as bright as in the daylight. So again 300 and the turbo mode 1200 lumens, 300 and 1200. And this is 1 lumen mode, so again the lowest mode at 1 lumen. You see, still you can actually see fairly okay with this mode. So again 1 lumen, 15, so you see 15 lumens, 80, and again this is no proper brightness, and you actually do not need anything more when you are simply walking around, so it's actually very bright. And next the 300 lumen, so you see insane brightness already. And next the turbo, so you see when we engage the turbo, so yeah, all the turbo is insanely bright actually. Again 300, and again 1 lumen, 15, 80, 300 and 1200. So you see the brightness from this thing is absolutely insane. So yeah, really easily as bright as in the daylight essentially. Yeah, definitely the brightness is very good, even at this 300 lumen mode. Again the turbo mode. And next let's check out the brightness indoors. So let's set it at the 1 lumen mode first. So you see only 1 lumen here, and it can last for 190 hours on the full charge. So you see in this 1 lumen mode you can actually still walk around the house without any problems. So literally 190 hours at this brightness. So definitely as you see, really no problems whatsoever. So if we turn on the 15 lumen mode, then again indoors you really do not need to even crank it more. So again 30 hours at this mode indoors on the full charge. Yeah, I think the brightness definitely is absolutely awesome here. And then the 80 lumen mode, this really indoors, maybe if you are in very large room, maybe it's okay, but really maybe already a bit too bright here. And then the 300 lumen, so you see it's really, yeah, absolutely insanely bright here. And then the turbo mode, okay, so yeah, that obviously completely blows everything here out, and it's insanely bright indoors with the turbo mode. Again the 300 and the turbo. So yeah, as you see, the brightness definitely from this flashlight is absolutely insane. And let's test once more outdoors. So only the 15 lumen mode, so you see, so we get 30 hours at this brightness. So absolutely insane brightness for such runtime. Okay, and the 80 lumen mode, this is already, yeah, insanely bright here. So I think 7 hours at this brightness. So that's actually very impressive indeed. And then the 300 lumen mode, and again the turbo mode, absolutely blazing. Yeah, definitely very impressive flashlight indeed. And finally also let's check out the various colors on this flashlight. So currently I have the neutral, so the warm light and the cold white. So cold, neutral and the warm. I probably prefer this like neutral. I think this really is the best one. And when it comes to overall performance, I think this flashlight is absolutely amazing. By the way, thanks Nitecore for sending out this flashlight for me to check it out. So yeah, if you are looking for extremely well-built flashlight with also top slime performance, extremely high quality light output, then this is pretty much impossible to beat. And yeah, we can obviously change the core output just as you want. Very nice modes, easy to use. Also extremely long battery life as well for its tiny size. Type-C rechargeable. By the way, also we can even use this flashlight while it's charging as well, so you can easily plug it in somewhere and keep it running for indefinitely as well if you want to. So yeah, this actually looks mega impressive. Anyway, good luck.